Advisory Council's work is important to Scottish Government because it gives prominence to the goal of women's equality.
Through accountability and scrutiny with expert voices and with those with lived experience, we create better fit-for-purpose policy. That's what we're trying to do, to make sure that the recommendations that we have put forward are taken seriously, are being adopted in the way that we wish them to be, and the way they are intended to be, and that they're fully resourced.
The First Minister's Advisory Council for Women and Girls is exceptionally important, and the whole reason it was set up is because we know as a government that we have an obligation to deliver for every woman and girl in Scotland, and we also need part of that constructive challenge and encouragement to go further and go faster, and that's exactly what the Advisory Council does.
We're really pleased to be working with the National Advisory Council on Women and Girls to make sure that we make progress on these causes, so ultimately there is a positive impact on the lives of women and girls.
The Empowering Women's panel has learned that the care experience for women and girls in Scotland right now is undervalued and not appreciated and financially in debt. It's assumed it's a gender role that women and girls will take over the care. It's just automatically assumed they'll give up any of their lives, hopes and dreams in order to take care of people, and then they're not rewarded or taken care of in place to do so.
The Empowering Women panel would like the Scottish Government to listen to what we're telling them.
I would like to see the Scottish Government to help us to listen better and better understand us.
So I would say that the Scottish Government should be able to help the disability and intersectional background of women to get the understanding of the barriers that they're facing.
It's really important to have people both inside the government and out with the government that hold it to a higher standard, that shine a light on outcomes rather than intentions or just intentions.
Gender equality and social and economic justice for women and girls only works when it is fully embedded across all areas of policy, not at the periphery, not an afterthought, and not on areas where people think women's lives matter. All policy requires a gender equality lens.
We need to see greater prioritisation of this type of external accountability, and also a greater focus on women's equality specifically. We need to have adequate resourcing for this work. Too often we hear that Scottish Government would like to do more on this, but there just isn't enough resource to go around. But essentially what we're talking about is more than half of the population and the equality and life outcomes for them and their children.